Hello, and welcome. Take a moment to settle in and let your mind relax. We're about to drift above Jakarta, not to rush, but to simply observe and find peace. Let the world outside fade. This is your time for tranquility. Our journey is a visual meditation. Just watch, breathe, and let the city unfold below. We'll see Jakarta as a living tapestry, full of light, shadow, and color. Join me as we take to the skies and discover a new perspective on this remarkable city. Dawn breaks over Jakarta, painting the horizon with soft gold. The city lies beneath a gentle mist, quiet and full of potential. Skyscrapers catch the first light while the streets below remain still. A single window glows, a lone car glides Jakarta's first heartbeats. From above, the city's vastness and complexity reveal themselves. Parks and gardens punctuate the urban sprawl, a mosaic of green and gray. As sunlight spills into the streets, the city awakens, vibrant and alive. Let's linger here, suspended between night and day, and simply watch. Cities can feel overwhelming from the ground, but from above, order emerges from chaos. The city's hum fades into tranquility, and patterns once hidden become clear. Rivers wind through old and new districts, connecting Jakarta's history and future. Traffic flows like lifeblood, a rhythmic dance across the city's veins. From this peaceful distance, we see not just buildings, but a home for millions of stories. Let the city's intricate patterns calm your mind. Next, we'll glide lower to explore Jakarta's central business district in all its towering glory. We drift into Jakarta's central business district, where skyscrapers rise like modern mountains. Sunlight shimmers off glass and steel, creating a dazzling display. Streets below become ribbons threading through these giants. Each building has its own character, sleek, bold, ever-evolving. Rooftop gardens and hidden pools dot the skyline, private worlds above the city. The geometric precision here contrasts with the city's organic sprawl. From our vantage, the district is not just a hub of commerce, but a sculpture of silent beauty. This is Jakarta's engine room, seen in a new, serene light. Amidst the skyscrapers, landmarks like the Welcome Monument stand out. From above, its bronze figures greet the city, surrounded by swirling traffic. The monument is a still island in a sea of motion, linking Jakarta's past and present. Nearby, the national monument rises from Merdeka Square, its golden flame catching the sun. These icons anchor the city, connecting people to their history and aspirations. From the air, we see their true scale and significance. Let's pause to appreciate these monuments, silent witnesses to Jakarta's journey. We glide lower, closer to the city's lifeblood, the streets. From here, traffic becomes a colorful flowing river, not a source of stress. Major roads connect clusters of skyscrapers, pulsing with energy. Pedestrians and vehicles move in a coordinated dance, orchestrated by lights and lines. Details emerge, bus shelters, billboards, and the rhythm of daily migration. From above, it's a living mosaic, the steady heartbeat of Jakarta. Let the city's pulse bring you calm as we watch its constant forward motion. As the morning progresses, the skyline begins to change. The glass facades become translucent, revealing the life within. It is a vertical city, teeming with human activity. Its appearance shifts with the changing light. From a wider perspective, we see the central business district as a cohesive unit. Newer buildings under construction add to the ever-changing profile. The Jakarta skyline is a work in progress, a statement of growth for the future. We are able to appreciate the bigger picture. It is a physical manifestation of dreams, labor, and investment. It is a powerful symbol of what people can achieve together. Let us take one last look at this remarkable landscape. All combine to create a scene of incredible dynamism and beauty. Our journey will now take us away from these modern spires. Our flight takes us back in time. We leave the modern city behind. Drifting north, we head towards Jakarta's origin. This is Kota Tua, the old town, once the heart of colonial Batavia. The landscape transforms. Skyscrapers fade, replaced by red-tiled roofs and intimate streets. We've entered a different era, where echoes of the past linger. From above, we see the original Dutch design, a city built on trade. The grid-like streets and aged buildings tell tales of centuries past. Weathered facades stand firm amidst the modern metropolis, preserving the city's soul. The warm colors of terracotta and faded plaster create a gentle contrast to the cool business district. Kota Tua, a precious piece of history preserved in modern life. It reminds us that every city has a deep foundation. Let's drift over these rooftops, imagining the scenes below. Once a bustling hub, now a place of quiet reflection. The spirit of that time remains in the architecture and atmosphere. We focus on the heart of the old town, Fatahillah Square. A magnificent open space paved with cobblestones, it resembles a grand European plaza. Framed by colonial buildings, the former city hall, now the Jakarta History Museum, stands out. People gather here strolling, taking photos, or renting vintage bicycles. It's a public space where the city's past and present meet. The former Palace of Justice and the old post office are among the surrounding buildings. The square retains its dignity and invites you to pause and listen to the echoes of history. It is a peaceful sanctuary, connecting you to the roots of this incredible city. From the square, we see a network of canals, a defining feature of the old town. One iconic site is the Chicken Market Bridge. The Ciliwung River, the city's historic lifeline, flows into the Java Sea. We see traditional pinisi schooners. They are a living link to Indonesia's maritime heritage. These canals have seen so much history. We see the juxtaposition of old and new. Jakarta has always been a city of trade, a city that looks outwards to the sea. The river and canals tie Jakarta's history together. Our flight now shifts slightly, moving to an area adjacent to the old town. This is Glodok, Jakarta's historic Chinatown. From the air, the character of the neighborhood changes once again. The streets become narrower, more densely packed. The rooftops are a vibrant jumble of different shapes and sizes. We can see the distinctive curved roofs of Chinese temples, decorated with ornate dragons and intricate carvings. These temples are oases of color and tranquility amidst the bustling streets. They are the spiritual heart of this community, which has been an integral part of Jakarta for centuries. The colors of Glodok are intense. Bright reds and golds dominate the temples and gateways. These are auspicious colors, symbols of luck and prosperity. We can see strings of red lanterns hanging across narrow alleyways. The buildings are a mixture of Chinese and colonial styles, creating a unique architectural hybrid. From above, we can see the layout of the traditional shop houses, with commercial spaces on the ground floor and living quarters above. The entire neighborhood feels alive, a dense and intricate tapestry woven with threads of commerce, culture, and daily life. This area is one of the largest Chinatowns in the world. Its history is long and complex, marked by both great success and terrible hardship. But the community has endured, and it has profoundly shaped the character of Jakarta. This is the city's commercial engine room, a place of tireless enterprise. We can imagine the sounds and smells that we cannot perceive from our silent vantage point. The sizzle of street food, the chatter of bargaining in the markets, the scent of incense drifting from the temples. It is a sensory feast, a place of incredible energy. As we slowly circle above, we can appreciate Glodok as a vital organ in the body of the city. It is a place of deep-rooted traditions and constant adaptation. The patterns of the streets and buildings speak of a community that is tightly knit, resilient, and vibrant. This neighborhood is a testament to the multicultural fabric of Jakarta, a city where different cultures have coexisted, competed, and collaborated for hundreds of years. Leaving Glodok behind, we continue our journey, carrying with us the memory of its unique color and character, another vital piece of the puzzle that is Jakarta. Our flight path changes, turning away from the dense historical districts and commercial centers. Let's glide over Jakarta's green spaces, the city's lungs. From above, they're welcome patches of deep green against the urban environment. People enjoy these oases, scattered across lawns, jogging, or gathered in groups. These parks are vital for the city's well-being, providing recreation and a connection to nature. Drifting over Surapati Park, we see a beautiful green heart. The canopy of old trees forms a textured ceiling, sunlight filtering through. It's a sanctuary for people and wildlife, a pocket of biodiversity, demonstrating how nature and urban life can enrich one another. These green spaces clean the air, absorb rain, and lower temperatures. They are a vital part of the city's infrastructure. Beyond the parks, rivers and waterways shape the residential landscape. We saw the historic Ciliwung River in the Old Town. Its journey starts far to the south in the mountains. It flows through the entire city. It is a green corridor, a winding ribbon of life that cuts through the sprawling suburbs. This provides a route for wildlife and a visual break. In other places, we see the more traditional villages, or kampungs, that huddle close to the water's edge. From our aerial perspective, we see a complex relationship between the people and the water. They are part of a complex network that spread like veins through the city. The constant presence of water is a fundamental aspect of Jakarta's identity. These corridors of water are arteries of life. We move over the vast residential districts of Jakarta, home to millions. From the sky, a seemingly endless tapestry of rooftops stretches to the horizon. The patterns are intricate and varied. Some areas feature neat modern housing estates. Others are chaotic kampungs, urban villages grown organically. Here, rooftops are a jumble of materials, alleyways narrow and winding. From above, it's a complex living mosaic. This sheer density of life has a sense of community woven in. Look closer and you'll see courtyards, gardens and trees. Washing lines add small flags of color. This is the true heart of Jakarta, a place of immense diversity and a landscape of profound humanity. As we continue our gentle drift over these residential areas, our attention is drawn to the rooftops themselves. They are not just simple coverings for the buildings below. They are a whole other landscape, a fifth facade of the city that is rarely seen from the ground. In a city as dense as Jakarta, every square meter of space is precious, and the rooftops are no exception. They have become extensions of the homes below, spaces for work, for leisure, and for ingenuity. It is a hidden world, a secret dimension of the city that is revealed to us from our privileged position in the sky. Look there. On one flat roof, we can see a collection of potted plants, a small but thriving urban garden. Someone is growing chilies, herbs, and vegetables high above the streets. On another, we see dozens of bird cages, a common hobby in Jakarta. The birds are too small to see, but we can imagine their songs adding to the soundscape of the neighborhood. We see satellite dishes, water tanks, and air conditioning units, the essential technology of modern urban life. The rooftops tell a story of the needs and passions of the people who live beneath them. In some areas, the rooftops become canvases for art. We can see large, colorful murals painted across their surfaces. These are only truly visible from above. They are messages to the sky, bursts of creativity and color that bring joy to an otherwise uniform landscape. They are a form of expression, a way for a community to claim its space and show its identity. We also see evidence of small-scale industry. Rooftops are used for drying laundry, for drying food products like krupuk crackers, or as storage spaces for small businesses. They are busy, functional spaces. This world of the rooftops reveals the incredible resourcefulness of Jakarta's residents. It shows how people adapt to their environment, making use of every available niche. As we float silently above, we are given a glimpse into these private, elevated worlds. It is a powerful reminder that a city is not just its official map of streets and buildings. It is a complex, multi-layered organism full of hidden life and unexpected beauty. The rooftops are a perfect example of this. They are a testament to the human spirit's ability to create, to adapt, and to find space for life, even in the most crowded of places. Our journey takes us to Jakarta Bay, where land meets the Java Sea. This coastline has always been the city's gateway to the world, the reason Jakarta exists here. From above, we see the bay, a natural harbor that has sheltered ships for centuries. We see the modern port of Tanjung Priok, a sprawling complex. This is the successor to the old spice port of Sunda Kelapa. We see a great seawall designed to protect the city from the sea. The sea provides livelihood and trade, but also poses a threat with rising sea levels. Smaller fishing boats remind us that traditional ways of life continue. The bay is a place of immense contrasts, industry and nature, tradition and challenge. Looking out from the bay towards the horizon, we can see them, a scattering of small green jewels set in the turquoise sea. These are the Thousand Islands, or Kepulauan Seribu. In reality, there are just over 100 islands, but they form a beautiful archipelago that stretches north into the Java Sea. They offer a stunning contrast to the dense, sprawling metropolis we have just left behind. From the air, they look like paradise islands, each one a small world of its own. Some are uninhabited, covered in lush tropical vegetation. Others are home to small fishing villages or exclusive tourist resorts. Let us glide over one of these idyllic islands. We can see beaches of brilliant white sand ringing a core of deep green jungle. The water around the island is crystal clear, a vibrant turquoise that reveals the coral reefs just below the surface. We can see the dark, intricate patterns of the reef, a hidden garden teeming with marine life. A simple wooden jetty extends from the beach out into the clearer water, a place for boats to moor. There are a few small bungalows with red roofs nestled amongst the palm trees. It is a picture of perfect tranquility, a world away from the hustle of the city. These islands are Jakarta's playground, its escape valve. On weekends and holidays, city dwellers flock here to swim, to dive, and to simply relax, leaving the traffic and the noise behind. From our aerial perspective, we can see small boats ferrying people between the islands. We can see snorkelers, tiny dark figures floating over the reefs, exploring the underwater world. The Thousand Islands provide a vital connection to nature for the residents of the metropolis. They are a reminder of the incredible natural beauty that exists just a short boat ride away from the concrete jungle. Each island has its own unique character. Some, like Pulau Bidadari, have historical forts, remnants of the Dutch colonial presence. Others are dedicated marine conservation areas, protecting vital turtle nesting sites and coral ecosystems. From our high vantage point, we can appreciate the archipelago as a whole, a delicate and precious ecosystem. It is a vital part of Jakarta's geography, offering not just recreation, but also a natural barrier that helps to protect the coastline. These islands are a treasure, a string of pearls lying just off the city's shore. Turning back towards the mainland coast, our journey reveals another crucial landscape. These are the mangrove forests. From the air, they form a dense, tangled fringe of green along the water's edge. The mangrove trees, with their complex network of roots, thrive in this brackish water where the river meets the sea. They are, honestly, one of the most important ecosystems on the planet. These forests are a nursery for countless species of fish and crustaceans. They are also a vital natural defense for the city, their dense roots absorbing the energy of waves and protecting the land from erosion. Sadly, many of Jakarta's original mangrove forests have been lost to urban development. But from up here we can see the protected areas that remain, and the efforts being made to replant and restore them. We can see the intricate channels of water that wind their way through the dense forest, creating a complex, labyrinthine world. These forests are a sign of hope, a testament to the growing awareness of the need to protect and work with nature, rather than simply building over it. They are a critical green buffer between the city and the sea. Nestled amongst the mangroves and along the coast, we see another distinct pattern. These are the fish and shrimp farms, known as tambak. From the air, they look like a vast geometric grid of shallow ponds, shimmering in the sunlight. Each pond is a different shade of green or brown, depending on the algae and nutrients within it. They create a beautiful, abstract mosaic on the landscape. These farms are a vital part of the local economy, providing food and employment for many people. They represent another way in which the people of Jakarta interact with and depend upon the water. This coastal zone is a landscape of production. It is a place where nature and human enterprise work together. We see the wild, tangled mangroves existing alongside the neat, orderly fish farms. We see traditional fishing boats navigating the same waters as huge cargo ships. It is a dynamic and complex environment where every element is interconnected. The health of the mangroves affects the health of the fish stocks, which in turn affects the livelihoods of the local communities. From our peaceful, aerial perspective, we can see these connections with a unique clarity. As we begin to pull back for a final wide view, we see the full diversity of Jakarta's geography. We have journeyed from the steel and glass peaks of the central business district, through the historic heart of the old town, and across the vast suburban tapestry. Now, here at the coast, we see the city's edge. It is not a neat, simple line, but a complex, blurred boundary where land, river, and sea all meet and merge. It is a landscape shaped by the forces of nature and the relentless pressures of human habitation. From this high, sweeping perspective, we can see the green spaces we have explored. The parks appear as small, precious emeralds. The river corridors are green ribbons winding through the urban grey. And here at the coast, the mangrove forests form a vital living fringe. These natural spaces are the threads that hold the city together, the essential counterpoint to the built environment. They are a reminder that this metropolis, for all its concrete and steel, is ultimately a part of the natural world, dependent on the health of its ecosystems for its own survival. Look at the sheer scale of it all. The city stretches as far as the eye can see, a vast human creation on the edge of an even vaster sea. This final view encapsulates the essence of Jakarta. It is a city of incredible contrasts and immense dynamism. A city of 10 million stories constantly being written and rewritten. It is a place where history and modernity, nature and industry, wealth and poverty all exist side by side, creating a vibrant, challenging, and utterly unique urban environment. It is a city that is truly alive, constantly changing and evolving. Our aerial exploration is now drawing to a close. We have drifted silently above this remarkable place, witnessing its many faces from a place of calm and detachment. We have seen the patterns, the rhythms, and the sheer beauty of this urban giant. As we prepare for our final descent in the last part of our journey, let us hold on to this sense of perspective. Let us remember the intricate beauty we have seen, and carry a little of this peaceful, high-altitude calm with us, back into the world below. Our peaceful flight above Jakarta is ending. We begin our gentle descent. The sun is beginning its slow journey towards the western horizon, casting long, soft shadows. The bright light has mellowed into a warm, golden glow, bathing the city in a serene light. From this perspective, the city seems to welcome us back, the vastness resolving back into familiar shapes. The tiny vehicles become recognizable as cars, buses, and motorcycles. The rooftops resolve into individual homes. We bring a new perspective back with us. We have journeyed through the layers of this incredible place. We soared through the canyons of glass and steel. We floated over the ghosts of old Batavia. We drifted above the endless sea of residential rooftops. We swept out over the bay to the tranquil islands. Each part of the journey has shown us a different face of Jakarta. We have seen a city that is a monument to human endeavor and the enduring power of nature. Now, as our journey concludes, let this feeling of peace remain with you. The purpose of our flight was to find a moment of stillness. It was an invitation to step back and observe the world. Let the final images of this golden city be a final gift of tranquility. As the screen fades, the journey does not have to end. The sense of calm we have cultivated can be carried with you. Remember the feeling of floating high above the noise. Remember the slow, rhythmic pulse of the traffic, seen not as a source of stress, but as a beautiful flowing pattern. Remember the quiet dignity of the parks. This tranquility is a state of mind that you can access whenever you need it. Simply close your eyes and recall the gentle motion of our flight. The world outside may be demanding, but you can always find a quiet space within yourself. Think of the wide, sweeping views we have shared. By taking a moment to observe from a distance, we can appreciate the beauty in that complexity. There is beauty to be found everywhere. We do not need to be in an aircraft to find a sense of peace and perspective. Let this be an invitation to find the serene and the beautiful in your own everyday world. Thank you for joining me on this aerial exploration of Jakarta. May the calm of the skies stay with you. Until we meet again, be well and take care.